Nick Piercings. Nick Piercings. The voice from the cloud is asking you to do a giveaway. Nick Piercings, can you do that for us? Mr. Nick Piercings, the voice from the cloud, is asking Nick Piercings. Good morning, April. Nick Piercings gets a giveaway. Nick, it's up to Nick. He got it. Nick, you do it anytime. It's on you, go. It's on you, go. You guys got to be ready this week. Every day this week, somebody's going to get a giveaway. First thing. Everybody have something ready. Even if it's just numbers. Making it happen. Jamie and Shasta and Free. The iCloud voice. Good morning, Mavis. Nick, what's your favorite candy? You guys answer, what's Nick's favorite candy? Good morning, Toys and Boats Run By. And Free and Mythical and Backwoods and Boat and Toy and Raw Badger and Nick. Okay, April got the Skittles action. Cappy and Mavis and Lizzie and Badger. God, I love it. All of you guys are here. Love you guys, man. This is the crowd. This is the crew. These are the people. There's Tad. Good morning, Tad. Very, very well. Let's see what's going to happen here. Is it going to be possible? Did we get the answer? Toys wins. Toys, big winner. Toys is getting a bottle of Bloosh. Boom! Off to Toyland. This Bloosh bottle shall go. Shall go. Bloosh. It almost sounds like a splash of some sort. Bloosh. Good morning. I missed you guys this weekend, truly. I'm going to have a great week this coming. All kinds of fun stuff coming. And it's weird because it doesn't feel like Christmas. It's supposed to be Christmas 5 days from now and it doesn't even feel like it and I don't care. Who cares about Christmas? Am I Grinchy? I don't mean to be Grinchy. I don't mean to, truly. That isn't coming from Grinchville. It's coming from... I'm just not focused on Christmas. It also helped, I'm sure when you have children and nieces and, young nieces and nephews, it's different, but it isn't a Grinch thing. I don't mean it that way, Mavis, at all. I truly don't. And I'm not trying to start off Grinchy. I'm like in a great mood, great spirit, but for some reason, like I was typing in T for Pops this morning, the 20th, 5 days from now, Christmas, really? Doesn't feel like it. Doesn't feel like it. Literally watching The Grinch right now, right? I love that movie, though. That was a great... When you see the illustration, even the old school, the original illustration, you're like, whoa, they did a great job illustrating that movie. It doesn't feel like Christmas, and you have young kids boat run by. Yeah, I don't understand. I can't really explain it, and I'm not going to try to over-philosophize it, but it's... I just don't feel... And I'm not even trying to be, I'm Christmas every day of the year. Nobody is. I do some extra special things for some special close friends at Christmas. So nobody's Christmas every day of the year, but I think Christmassy every day of the year, sort of ish. Do you know what I mean? I hope to. April says she doesn't feel like Christmas at all. I'm just now ready for Halloween. So Pops isn't speaking out of school. This isn't just my own energy. I'm almost feeling guilty for having the energy of like not feeling Christmassy. And yet, things are piling in and stuff's coming. People are going to join. It is Christmas, but it's weird. It's weird. So I confessed. So those of you that are open to confessing that, it doesn't feel like Christmassy to me either, get it off your chest. There you go, Christy. I guess this is confession, Christmas confession morning. Lizzie's still not feeling it. Maybe it's the 2021. Maybe it's masks. Maybe I didn't go to a mall to buy something. Everything's been Amazon. You know what I'm tricking now? You know what my new trick is? It's what you guys are doing. You put the other person's address in and just have it mailed to them. Just boop. Oh, sorry, it didn't have Christmas wrapping on it. It had Amazon wrapping on it, right? So you get away with murder. Thank you, Amazon. I know you didn't really wrap it, but and nobody complains when they get it. They're like, where's my Christmas wrapping? How come it didn't have a big fluffy bow? You don't care. You're like ripping it open. You're like, Amazon, cool. I got something cool, right? Amelia, I agree. It's been weird. Amelia's coming to 122, you guys, so just be excited. All kinds of new people are going to be here. Doesn't feel like Christmas. You guys, what's going on? Did I bring up a bad subject here? Or is this okay? Is it a confession Monday, right? Maybe we don't even need it this year. Forget the darn thing, huh? Well, what the heck do we need a Christmas for? Right? Amazon used to gift wrap. They did, Shasta. Do you remember that? Could you imagine that operation having to gift wrap nowadays? Especially, I'd like a blue, please, with the little bow and bells. And they sent the one with sleighs instead. I want a new package. They sent one with Santa's face on it instead of the one with the bells that I wanted. Right? It'd be a nightmare. This year I haven't. Shasta lady agrees. You know what I'm talking about too. This year I have the prettiest, the nicest tree. It's an artificial tree, but it's gorgeous. And Miss Rose is so upset with me because I haven't put it up yet. And I'm like, I'm not feeling it. Let me ask you guys a quick question. It just came to my mind. So Cody and Tad are going to be here in a little while to continue working on the conference room. We're working on the conference room. Why? Why are we doing it? So we're going to have an amazing spot for us to all hang out, right? So let me ask a question. Should I take advantage of them and make them make it act like I'm having really a lot of fun putting up the Christmas tree, but then have them do it for me? Should I do that? Should I just get it out? I'm starting to put the first branch on and then go, oh, this is so much fun. Like dance and have fun, look like it's really a ball. And then, hey, fellas, would you like to poke a branch in or two? Right? Tom Sawyer, like, oh, son of a gun, Ted. Wait, it's you I'm doing it to. No, wait. Okay, wait. No, Ted. Huckleberry Finn, Ted? You want to go Huckleberry? I feel like we should do that. And then the only reason we're doing it, Tad and Cody, is I want to videotape you guys. It's content, okay? Help me out with some content. Oh, there's many angles I could get to get that tree put up. Many angles I could take. Not many of them would be very impeccable, though, so let's not work on those, okay? Did we already say that this was going out to, who got this morning? Toys? I have to make sure I put. I forget stuff, especially because there's so many presents that leave here. I forget who they are. April thinks I should do it. Toys. Thanks, Sean. I thought that was toys. Do you guys like the background music? Are you liking the background? Mavis, I'm always thinking content. It's sad. It's like sad. My life's changed. Now I'm Mr. Content. No, I'm kidding. Do you guys like the background music? Give me a couple of thumbs up for the background music, thumbs down. You can't like it very much because there's no likes on the screen. I'm not seeing any likes. My screen has 0. Okay? It might have 22, but it looks like a 0 to me. Like, unfortunately, people come on and they just get so involved. They love it so much that they forget to like, right? Is it Lakota? It just says Native American. It doesn't give me the tribe, okay? Is it too loud? May I ask you guys that one final thing on the music? Is it too, right, Lizzie, how could you not like it? Is it too loud, please? Or is it just okay? Pops, that shroom podium that's a neat idea Cappy Pants came up with. Even if it never happens, just the idea that's pretty darn cool. Okay, Hager Mama, thanks. Let's do a reading. No, we're gonna do cards. We're gonna do cards. Give me the first. We're doing 5 this morning. This is a special morning. I'm gonna do 5 cards. It's perfect music, go. Okay, Taylor, now hold on a minute. Stop on the cards. I'm not looking at I'm not gonna count right now. Ceasefire, ceasefire, ceasefire. Don't anybody say anything, please. Energy's not ready, not ready, not ready. So ceasefire on it, please. Please, please, please. That way you can jump back in just a minute. Okay, because I'm doing it slightly different today. So ceasefire, ceasefire. Hold on. Okay, wait till I say, all right? First of all, we did readings last week for some people. I don't mean readings, but we pulled an individual card and energy sent them a message, okay? We want to do the same thing this week, but I want to cover a lot of ground, okay? But I want energy to cover the ground, okay? So that's what I'm looking forward to doing right now. I have a very, very cool reading that came from Kim. I cannot wait to read to you guys. We're going to talk about impeccability, and we have nice prizes, and you guys are controlling the giveaways today, okay? And by Friday, which should be, is Friday the day before Christmas? I plan on giving something beautiful. I just want to be as generous before Christmas as we can be, okay? So, back to the cards. I'm going to do 5 people. If you've ever had a card read before yet, don't say you this week. Let someone new get a card. Somebody new, not nobody that's already had one read, even though you may want another one. Okay? Only someone new. So literally, if we do 25 this week, and we did about 10 last week, that's 35. Half of us will get cards read. Okay? So keep saying you every day, but don't say you if it was already you. And eventually, all of us will get covered, okay? So now I'm gonna open my eyes, and it's not first 5, it's just 1. I'm just getting 1. The first person I see on the screen, I'm gonna say their name. You can all scroll by, but I'm only gonna open my eyes. I'm gonna see 1. It's gonna be the person I pick. Sean McGinnis, let's go. Now here's what we're gonna do. You gotta be sticking with me, Sean. We're gonna roll energy here. Okay, fresh deck, Sean. I'm shuffling. I'm looking for you to say stop. I know you'll have said it before I get it, but you say stop, and that's when I'm stopping. I'm watching for you to say stop on the screen. So I'm waiting for you to pick a stop. Mr. Sean. Ace of Wands, Sean. Ace of Wands. I feel like this card might have come up last week too, so it's a pretty live card for us here. Good job. Okay? Now I'm going to close my eyes, and I'm going to look up again. And I'm only looking for people that say they want their card read. Okay, I didn't see anybody that time when I opened my eyes. It was just Beth and Sean on there and nobody saying anything, so that's okay. Ginger. First person I saw as I opened my eyes was Ginger. Ginger, I'm shuffling. Ginger, you tell me when to stop. Okay, wait. Let me get the shuffle on. Let me get my shuffle on. Okay. Ginger, you tell me when to stop. Stop. Ginger, this morning, energy wants you to see the Prince of Wands. The Prince of Wands. So we've done an Ace of Wands and a Prince of Wands. Absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. We're going to do 3 more. Hang in here with us. This is beautiful. Okay, Pops is going to close his eyes again. I'm going to close my eyes. First person I look up that's asking for a reading, please don't repeat if you've had them before. Only someone new. We're going to get everybody. Let me close my eyes. NE visuals. NE visuals. Any visuals, you tell me when to stop, my friend. Tell me when to stop. You tell me when to stop. Everybody else, you guys keep doing that. NE visuals. You tell me when to stop. I'm waiting on you, NE. We've shuffled through the deck twice now. Okay, you say stop, I'll take the very top card. Good job. Nice, NE. We're looking at the 3 of Cups. Abundance. Abundance. The 3 of Cups, which is abundance. I think that's lovely. Absolutely lovely card. Okay? I'm going to close my eyes. We're going to go for a number 4 person here. Nobody that time? That was weird. My screen was almost blank. Here we go. It's Jake. It's Jake. Okay, Jake. You tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop, Jake. Boom. Stop. This card. Jake. Victory. The 6 of Wands. We're all over Wands this morning. 6 is a beautiful number, too. Jake from State Farm, Lee, calm down. You're hilarious. Okay? Spelled different, right? And we're going to do one more. Hey, guys. Okay, let me do one more before I blow the energy. Let's keep it going. I'm going to look up. I'm going to close my eyes. I'm going to look up. First person I see scrolling on my screen. We're doing a really good job of this, you guys. I appreciate you all. OG Cali Grower. OG. Tell me when to stop. OG. Tell me when to stop. OG. You tell me when to stop. Okay? Just saying me's not good enough. You have to... Okay, stop it is. I was getting ready to shuffle, but I feel like I got to give you this top card right there on the stop. OG, here you go. OG's feeling like a Prince of Discs this morning. Prince of Discs, my friend. Okay? That is absolutely wonderful. I'd like you guys to all look your cards up and see what they mean to you for the energy for today. They're individual messages meant for you. There's no question in my mind. And don't mean to be personal, but I was taking a shower this morning and I was like, I have never felt more energy in my life. And I don't mean just like energetic. I mean flowing energy. And I got this feeling this morning that the show needed to be very different than it had been for the last few weeks. That I needed to spend more time channeling today. Believe it or not, it came to me in the shower today. I am so full of energy that I need to channel some. And it's just not me, it's the channel. Like, I am just as, it's a true story. So, that I want to get this, we got to push it out. We got to push it out. I'm going shopping today, just the basic stuff, cocoa and stuff. But I'm pushing out energy already before I go. I want those people before I get there to go, who is this walking in the door? This guy glows. And it won't be me, it's going to be energy. I'm not joking either. You can glow walking in places. They'll rush to help you. Okay? I'm not even. You prepare before you even go. Prepare yourself. I prepare myself every morning. There was a lovely person I was talking to this morning about 7 o'clock. And I said, I need to stop. Oh, it was a lovely conversation. I could have kept going for a while. I need to prepare. I have something that I need to do. I need to prepare. Does that make sense? Listen, we'll do a giveaway here in just a second. I wanted to read this wonderful. This is a lovely. This is a lovely reading that came in from Kim Bolden, who's a lovely lady, complete, generous, kind. Speaking of generous, there are a pile of things here, a pile, like 7, 8 things here from a lot of you. And I have tried to acknowledge, yes, I've received, they're not in the simmer pile, tomorrow morning's mail call. I want to spend more time with you guys on mail than just push it off to the end of the show and then rush everything. And tomorrow morning, beginning of the show, mail call, and it'll take as long as it takes. Okay? Because there's some fun, there's just beautiful stuff happening. When people send Pop something, it's just a circle. You're completing the circle. And I don't say that so people send something. I mean, you know what I mean. So this came from Kim. Okay, tomorrow morning, mail call. So if you've sent something and you haven't seen Pops open it, boop, be here tomorrow morning because we're going to make a big deal out of it. And no, there won't be a Christmas tree up. Okay? No, there won't be a Christmas tree up. From Miss Kim. It's called The Best Seed. You know what? I've liked this background music. It's worked this whole show. It's worked pretty good. This fluty Indian stuff. The best seed. There once was a farmer who grew the most excellent wheat. Every season, he won the award for the best wheat in the country. A wise woman came to him to ask him about his success. He told her that the key was sharing his best seed with his neighbor so they could plant seed as well. The wise woman asked, "How can you share your best wheat seed with your neighbors when they're going to compete with you every year?" "That's simple," the farmer replied. "The winds spread that pollen from everyone's wheat and carries it from field to field. If my neighbor grew inferior wheat, cross-pollination would degrade everyone's wheat, including mine. If I'm to grow the best wheat, I must help my neighbors grow the best wheat I can." This is not only excellent advice for growing the best crops, but also great advice for how to live your life. If you want to live a meaningful and happy life, help others find happiness. Remember, the value of your life is measured by the lives you touch with love, kindness, respect, and hope. She goes on to write, "Pops, you always share the best seed with us around you. Thank you for helping us keep our crops the best quality they can be. We all benefit from your overwhelming generosity." No, that was a blessing. I love this farmer. That's a cool farmer. And I mean, he gets it. And he gets the award every year, too. And he's not even trying. He gets it. That Kim, when you wrote that to me, I know I wrote back something lovely to you too, but how sweet and kind, and take that as advice to all of us. Plant our best seeds all around us, not just in our own crop. Does Pop send out good genetics? Or does he keep them in his basement and won't let anybody have them? It's just a question. Just a question I have. Or is it all jealously held on to and nobody else gets to play? That would be ridiculous. That would be ridiculous, right? This morning, we're going to do a giveaway. You're going to do some choosing on the giveaways this morning, okay? I looked up the top 10 South American animals. We're talking South America now. It's funny how very little we know about our other continents. True. I'm looking at some of these and I'm like, what is that thing? Top 10 South American animals. Pick one off the list. Go. Go. You'll never get it, but go anyways. Chinchilla. Llama's on the list. Zebras. Capybara. Is that on here? Capybara's on the list. Spelled wrong, Sean, but it's on there. Jaguar. Howler monkey. Bat. Sloth. Panda. Chicken. Snake. Tortoise. Zebra. I don't think zebra is South America. Condor. I'm not sure, though, to be honest. Capybara. Jaguar. Sloth. Macaw parrot, maybe. White-headed. Capuchin monkey, a lion, a tapir, an Amazon river dolphin, neat, sloth, green anaconda, cayman, cheetah, chupacabra, an Amazon river dolphin, a guinea pig, a panther, an eagle, a sugar glider, a tiger, a tamarin. Okay, ooh, Amelia's getting close. I almost said piranha. I came so close. Faint anteater, but it's kind of around the water. This thing's going to be around the water. Chupacabra, stingray, hamster, python, duckbill platypus, llama, panthera, zebra, anaconda, Amazonian peafish. Boom, Amelia, poison dart frog. Amelia out of nowhere pulls it off of the list. Poison dart frogs. Poison dart frogs. What in the world, Amelia, is a poison? You must tell us. What in the world is a poison dart frog? Only you and the list would know. Okay, Amelia. Amelia, poison dart frog. Here we go, Amelia. You're going to play this morning. You're going to play. You're going to play Choose 'em Up Pops. Okay? You get to play Choose 'em Up Pops, right? You can pick. You're getting 2 out of 3 things. You get 2 out of 3 items. So I'm going to offer 3 items, and you pick, I want number 1, 2, or 3, and you get to pick 2 of them, okay? Item number 1. Item number 1, a well-known bottle of Blue Sheep. Item number 2, a very thick apple crisp, L crisp. It's made with L applesauce, and it's got about 1 gram of supplement in it. 1, 2, or 3. And it's a bunch of ghosts. Okay? So you have a 1, 2, 3, and you pick which ones you want. Pick any 2 of the 3. So 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 3. Which do you want? No, you don't just pick 1. Pick 2. Okay, that's a ghost. So you got the ghost. Which other one do you want, Amelia? You're going to pick 2 of the 3. And the L crisps. You got it. So Miss Amelia, this shall go to you today, well before Christmas. Will you do me a favor and make sure? No, I know. I have your address. Miss Oklahoma. This lady could be running for Miss Oklahoma. She's so pretty, she could practically be Miss Oklahoma. Okay? No kidding. Did you guys like that category? Was that a good category? Did you guys like that category? And then Amelia goes straight to Google and finds her. Amelia's like, she was a frog dart herself. She was a poisonous frog dart. Dart frog. We have a couple more. There are going to be more animal categories today. Okay, we're feeling very animalistic. Not really. I felt extremely spiritual this morning, like I said. Very in touch this morning. I want to keep that going this week. And yes, RX, the ghosts are to die for. The ghosts, they go, boo. Okay? I want to read this morning. Can I read for 10 to 15 minutes, you guys? Give me 10 people. Let's see, they're not going to run away. They're not going to run off. They'll hang around for the last 2 giveaways. But they would like me to read about impeccability for the next 10 to 15 minutes. We've been missing our impeccability class last week. Okay? So can I read just a little bit this morning? We might even get through the chapter. Okay? And we're talking about impeccability still. We're back on the first agreement. Good. I'm not chasing anybody off. That's good. The 4 agreements from Don Miguel Ruiz. We've all sort of agreed to be here and listen to this. Last time we were in the chapter about the first agreement, which is about behaving impeccably and the power of our word. And he uses black magic and white magic. We've refused to use those anymore. We don't say black and white. We use positive and negative instead. We don't need those connotations. And this is where we picked up. He was talking about the negative power that we have and that we are literally trained to gossip as human beings. We were trained. Our parents trained us. I sat around and I had opinions about movie stars. I had opinions about my neighbors. I had opinions about people I had no contact with whatsoever because my parents did. They just did. They'd sit around, they'd say, oh, he's terrible. So I parrot the same things, and my program starts to, I have opinions about people without having any information about them whatsoever, except someone else's input information to me. There's that telephone thing runs down the line. Next thing you know, I'm Mr. Little Opinionated Little Boy with no value to my opinions whatsoever. It's how we all were. It's how we all were until we realize it. We say, I have an opportunity here to completely change this field of vision. Right, Marilyn? We can completely change, but we reach that point of reality of it. Oh, God, I get it now. And then we practice. That's the key. We have to practice not doing some of the things that come so simple that are our quote-unquote second nature. I don't believe they are. I believe our nature is to be good and clean and pure, and that we got programmed young, and it's just as easy to deprogram. I believe that from the bottom of my being. It's just as easy to reprogram. In a way, it's easier if you're doing it with love and kindness. There's so much power in it. And if you practice, it happens really fast. If you've ever seen a guy work out, a little workout guy, a little skinny guy, 90 days, he's going to have bumpy muscles. In 90 days, you do it before and an after of a guy for just 90 days and watch how fast he gets ripped. Watch. If he gets committed and he shows up to the gym every day for 90 days in a row, 90 days. That's why they call it a 90-day wonder. Because it can happen in 90 days. Any of these choice, boop, practice. Gossiping has become the main form of communication in human society. It has become the way we feel. This is kind of sick. Listen to this. It's the way we feel close to each other. Kind of true. Sit around on the couch at parties. Yeah, and him, and oh yeah, and that guy. I feel pretty close to this guy as I'm talking to him, right? Well, we're birds of a feather. We're a couple little gossipers sitting around. We're awfully close. Because it makes us feel better to see someone feel as badly as we do. That whole birds of a feather, I mean, misery loves company. It's sad. My misery does not like company. My misery, well, I don't get miserable anymore, but I invite everybody to please don't be miserable anywhere near me. There's, oh, you got it, Pops. There's an old expression that says misery likes company, and people who are suffering in hell don't want to be all alone. Fear and suffering are an important part of the dream of the planet. The dream of the planet. The programs that we've been given. Fear and suffering are part of the programs that we were given. They're an important part because they keep us down. They keep us programmed. As long as you're fear and suffering, you're not released to inner light. Using the analogy of the human mind as a computer, gossip can be compared to a computer virus. A computer virus is a piece of computer language written in the same language all the other codes are written in, but it has a harmful intent. This code is inserted into the program of your computer when you least expect it, and most of the time without you even being aware. After this code has been introduced, your computer doesn't work quite right. Or sometimes it doesn't function at all because the codes get so mixed up with so many conflicting messages that it stops producing good results. Human gossip works exactly the same way. For example, you're beginning a new class with a new teacher and you look forward to it for a long time. On the first day of class, you run into someone who took the class before you, and he tells you, oh, that instructor was such a pompous jerk. He didn't know what he was talking about, and he was a pervert too, so watch out. You are immediately imprinted with the word and the emotional code the person had when he was saying this. But what you aren't aware of is his motivation for telling you. This person could be angry for failing the class, or simply making assumptions based on his own fears and prejudices. But because you have learned to ingest this information like a child, some part of you believes the gossip. And you go on to the class. As the teacher speaks to you, you start feeling the poison cup inside you, and you didn't realize you're now seeing the teacher through the eyes of the person who gave you the gossip. Then you start talking to other people in the class about this, and they start to see the teacher in the same way, as a jerk and a pervert. You really hate this class, and soon you drop out. You blame the teacher, but it was gossip to blame. All of this mess can be caused by one little computer virus. One little piece of information can break down communication between people, causing every person it touches to become infected and contagious to others. The whole class. Everyone it touched. Imagine that every single time others gossip to you, they're inserting that computer virus into your mind, causing you to think a little less clearly each time. Then imagine, in an effort to clean up your own confusion and get some relief from the poison, you gossip and spread some of that virus to someone else. Don't imagine this. This is how we communicate. This is how we truly communicate. Now imagine that pattern going on in a never-ending chain between all humans on Earth. The result is a world full of humans who can only read information through circuits that are clogged with poison and contagious viruses. Once again, this poisonous virus is what the Toltecs called the mitote. The chaos of 1,000 different voices all trying to talk at once in the mind. Even worse are the negative magicians or the computer hackers who intentionally spread the virus. Think back to a time when you or someone you knew was angry with someone else and desired revenge. Forget then someone you knew. Let's stick with those. Think back to the time when I can think back to it. I was angry with someone. I'm going to spread some, I think it's true, but it's gossip. for the purpose of revenge. In order to seek revenge, you said something to or about that person with the intention of spreading poison and making that person feel bad about him or himself, her or himself. As children, we do this quite thoughtlessly. But as we grow older, we become more calculated in our efforts to bring other people down. Then we lie to ourselves and say, that person received a just punishment for their wrongdoing. They deserved it. I was right. I hate right fighters. I hate it. You know how many times I'm right and I just, you're right. I have no desire to be a right fighter. Prove to you you're right or wrong. I have no energy to spend proving to you something only you can learn yourself, that you're right or you're wrong. I already know. And to spend a bunch of time telling you what I already know is a waste of time. You'll figure it out. When we see the world through a computer virus, now start seeing it that way. And I do. Just like I see people emotionally hurt, I see them in wheelchairs. And we start change your perspective. When we see the world this way, that you're having computer viruses inserted in your brain every day, all the time, TV, friends, advertisements, billboards, everywhere. We're having computer viruses injected into us. One of the things that keeps me clear, truth, is mushrooms. That's one of the sacrednesses of this mushroom. The way it clears neural pathways, I don't have to believe a bunch of bullshit. And what's the media there for, Beth? Why is the media there? To make money. The only reason it even exists. They're profiting somehow. That's the only reason it exists. It used to be a guy would have a newspaper and he'd try to get out community information and he'd make just enough money, 10 cents on the subscription, to pay for his printing costs. But that's not how it works anymore. They're people like the Cuomo guys, millions and millions of dollars, and he's out in the back protecting his brother. I'm not even going to talk about him personally. I shouldn't. It's just an example. The salaries those people make to sit on TV and lie to us, program us negatively. Are you serious? Billions of dollars. And who's really paying for them? Look into that part. Some are redstones. When we see the world through a computer virus, it's easy to justify the cruelest behavior. All of media is false. There's a whole other, both sides. It's so sick. When I grew up, we had a Walter Cronkite. He tried to tell you the truth. We did. Dan Rather. Once in a while, they tell you the truth. Now, it's literally slanted. You watch this channel because you want to believe this, and I believe this, so I watch this channel, and I sit there and I get programmed exactly what I want to believe. It's the craziest thing. Go back. It used to be one guy would sit there and tell you the truth, tell you the news, and he'd even go to Vietnam and undercover stuff. He went to Vietnam and showed you what was really going on over there. Don't you remember? But instead, and that's all part of the big pharma I talk about, those yachts that need to be pumped. I'll go 4 more minutes here. For years, we have received the gossip and spells from the words of others, but also from the way we use our word with ourselves. We gossip against ourselves. I did for 100 years. Gossip against ourselves. We believe these programs. We talk to ourselves constantly, and most of the time we say things like, Oh, I look fat. I look ugly. I'm getting old. I'm losing my hair. I'm stupid. I never understand anything. I'll never be good enough. I'm never going to be perfect. I'm just not that good at this. A guy wrote to me last night on his DM. He said, I failed again. What do you guys think I replied? Don't ever use that word failure when you talk to me. What you got was feedback for your next operation. Don't ever use that word failure with me. And it wasn't because I care. Don't feed your brain that with a thumb sending it to me. Failure is feedback for your next operation. All it did was give you data, what not to do and what to do better. Now you have more data for your next time you do it. And you may have to get more data again and again and again and again. Now you're finally going to have enough data to be successful. How silly for someone to call themselves a failure at anything. Do you see how we use the word against ourselves? We must begin to understand that the word is. The word, it just exists. The word creates. The word breathed forth. Barasheth, the first word in the Bible. The breath, God spoke forth. We speak things into existence. We can think of a lot. Usually thinking and we're on a couch. Speaking and our feet are moving and we're doing. And our brain hears it when we say it out loud auditorily. Goes in totally different pathways. That's why when our parents say things to us, it matters. We don't know what they're thinking about us, so it doesn't matter. But when they say it, oh, now we're imprinted with it. The word is, and the word does. The word has so much power. So much power. And we don't even think about it. And then we use the words the way we use them. I swear I do my very best to always uplift you people. Tell you you're wonderful, call you a doll, call you handsome, call you sweet, call you kind, call you loving. I don't know that one of you out here could ever say, Pops in a DM told me I was a jerk. Pops in his DM wrote, stop being an a-hole. Stop. Who would ever do such a thing with their words? We begin to understand what the word, if you understand the first agreement is to be impeccable with your word. Remember that? Don't sin. Don't use it against yourself. The first agreement, be impeccable with your words. You begin to see all the changes that can happen in your life. I got 2 minutes. Changes first in the way you deal with yourself. Meaning how you talk to yourself. Do I tell myself I'm ugly every day? Do I tell myself I'm stupid every day? Do I tell myself I'm a loser every day? Or do I wake up and say, oh, dude, you got it going on. I'm going to make your bed. And I'm going to comb yourself up. I'm going to spend 2 hours prepping and I'm going to get after the farm. Yeah, and you're going to be kind. You're going to send power and energy up. What do you tell yourself? Changes first in the way you deal with yourself. And then later in the way you deal with other people. Especially those you love the most. And those that I love the most are my son. And then you guys, honestly. I'm creating this whole energy community that I love. 100 people, I'd say. 200 probably. Intimately get to know them and love them. And you can't do a whole bigger than that. I don't know if I have the capacity, but I'm not gonna limit myself. Consider how many times you've gossiped about the person you love the most to gain other people's support from other people's point of view. How many times you've hooked other people's opinion and you spread poison about your loved one in order to make your opinion right. Your opinion is nothing, but I'm going to put it this way, in a really mean way. Your opinion's nothing but your crappy point of view. With your very, very limited input, data, what you know. It's very limited. You're such a finite, crappy person to begin with. So how good could your opinion possibly be? Your opinion is nothing but your point of view. That's all it is. Oh, if your point of view is now going to be kind and sweet and lighthouse and goodness and kindness, and that's how you perceive things, guess what's going to happen with your opinion? Boop! Anybody getting it? Your opinion's your point of view. Crappy person, crappy point of view. Kind, good. Oh, let's go to the top of the line. Let's go to impeccable. Once we get to impeccable, imagine what that point of view looks like. I crave that point of view. I crave that point of view. That's the top of the lighthouse, impeccable. All you got to do is climb the stairs to get up there. If we adopt the first agreement and become impeccable with our word, looks like my helper guys are here. You know when Ruffy's running crazy. If we adopt the first agreement and become impeccable with our word, any emotional poison will eventually be cleaned from our minds and from our communication and personal relationships, including with your pet dog or cat. You don't kick the dog anymore. Impeccability of the word will also give you immunity from anyone putting a negative spell on you. You only receive a negative idea if your mind is fertile for that kind of talk. You know how many people I've told, just get away from me. Don't come near me. I don't want to talk about that. Hang up. Avoid. I've trained them. Don't talk to me like that. That is not information I'll ever care to hear from anybody, let alone you, my friend. Let's talk about impeccable stuff, my friends. We didn't quite finish that chapter. We'll finish it tomorrow. I got 2 quick giveaways to give away. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for letting me. I ran long because this is by far my favorite chapter because it's the foundation. We have to learn how to speak, but speaking is the manifestation of our thoughts too. So we need to clean up our thoughts and have fertile ground that we're working from. Okay? So let's do these 2 giveaways. I love you guys. Thank you very much. We did South American animal. What's wrong here? We did South American animals. This time we're going to go Australian animals. Australian animals. Go. Top 10 Australian animals. Thank you, Rastaman. Amelia. Love you too, Jake. Top 10 Australian animals. Go. And I'm seeing kangaroo, dingo, kangaroo, ondor, koala. Good one, Matthew. Kangaroo, dingo, white shark, kangaroo, Tasmanian devil, dingo, koalas, a wallade. What's a wallade? Is that even on the list? No. Wombat, dingo, wombat, ostrich, Tasmanian devil, kangaroo, black mamba, wish willy. What's a wish willy? A dingo, a saltwater croc, an amen, a wombat, a cassowary, a chinchilla, a wombat, a platypus, a crocodile, a platypus, a wombat, a sugar glider, jackrabbit, a platypus, a walkable, a wombat, a tarantula, an echinata. No, I still haven't gotten it. A great white shark, rabbit, black mamba, sloth, platypus, Sheila's, platypus, koala, a frilled neck lizard. No. No. I'm sorry. It's mythical's close when he says dragon, but it's not. Echinita, dragon, kiwi, lyrebird, emu. It ain't the walleye. Coral reef, a wombat, whooping crane, koala, an LOL, a jackrabbit, a lyrebird, a golden trevally, a great white, a Jack Russell, a platypus, a meerkat. I love meerkats. Lorikeet, a thinky pops, a mythical dragon. No. A beaver under, a billy bee, a lyrebird. No. There it's coming. New England's got it. A thorny dragon. Thorny dragon. Thorny dragon, New England, or NE. I shouldn't say New England. I'm not sure if that's New England. NE visuals. NE visuals. Hold on 1 second. I should have read the last list. Let me read the list. Let me read the list and give me one more. We're going to do one more giveaway. Hang in there. The list. You guys had some really good ones from the list, okay? April, I never even knew what a quokka was. Here it is. A koala, a platypus, a wombat. A lot of you said wombat. Tasmanian devil, kangaroo, an echinida. An echidna. No, I have no idea what that is. A dingo, love those. A quokka, an emu, a thorny devil, which is like horny toad, and a tiger quoll. No idea. Okay? So any visuals. Here you go. You get to choose. You can have a blueshie. You can have a tin. And the tin, let me tell you what's in the tin. You get 2 out of the 3. 2 out of the 3 this morning. Tin filled with ghosts. Tin filled with ghosts. Okay? So you can have a blueshie, a tin, and a crispy. So 1, 2, and 3. You pick 2 of them. Come on, Annie. We got one more game to go. So which do you want? 1, 2, and 3. You pick 2. Then we're going to do one more. Excuse me, one more for you guys. You'll go with the blue juice and the crisp. Thank you, sir. You got it. Those will go out to you. You need to send me DM me your address and a small reading for today. Okay? Now let's do our final giveaway for today. If you guys were smart, which most of you are, not most of you, all of you are, you would have said, well, I wonder if Pops is going to go to another continent now. I wonder if he's going to go from South America to Australia. What if he jumps over to Africa and he asks us what the top 10 African animals are? Go. Top 10 African animals. Go. I'm reading them off the screen as I see them. Lion, elephant, zebra, lion, elephant, wildebeest, giraffe, tiger. I'm sorry. Tiger, inner lion, elephant, tiger, croc, rhinoceros, a hyena, a giraffe, a rhinoceros, elephant, gazelle, rhino, rhinoceros, snake, rhino, hyena, close, but not that. Rhino, lynx, hippopotamus, baboon, zebra, lemur, hippo, meerkat, an ape, a hippo, a jane. I get it. Hippo, wild dog, elephant, hyena, ostrich, chameleon, a wildebeest, a leopard, a hippocampus, a gorilla, a zebra, a babkin, a king cobra, a lion, a cuda, a baboon, a springbok, a jackal. You're helping me to keep up. There you go. You got it, bro. African, hippopotamus, orangutan, okapi, a jackal, a dingo. That one dog, it is kind of one of those dogs. But which one? A jackal, a hippo, a panda, a scorpion, an aardvark, a jaguar, a hippo. Let me see if we got it. Wild dog, Terry Newman, bringing it home. Terry, get yourself ready to count 1, 2, and 3. Terry Newman, nice work. Terry, you got a blue sheet. Here we go. Terry, we're going blue sheet. Oh, show you this. A tin of apes. I'm sorry, they're not apes. Excuse me, they're ghosts. Blue sheet and apple crisps. Which of the 3, 2 of the 3 do you want, Terry? 1, 2, 3. Which do you want, Mr. T? If you guys stick around long enough, I'm going to show you One funny thing before I go. 1, 2, and 3, Terry. I'm out waiting on you. Blue Shin Ghost. Good enough. Good enough. You got it, my friend. Send me that info, and this will go out to you. You guys, let me show you something. I meant to show it earlier, but I also was in a different mood. What the heck's that, Pops? Anybody can anybody remember what this is? We have about a minute left here. Anybody can anybody anybody tell me what this is? Wait for it. It's the most disgusting thing you've ever seen on the human planet. Okay, that's what it is. Okay? It ain't right. There is nothing right about this. It's a wild dog, Rick. Yeah, I did it, Shasta. Oh, yeah. There is nothing right about this, Jake. Okay? No. It's just not okay. Okay? Can I get somebody get a screenshot, a good screenshot of Pops holding the hot dog? Like serious, like, wait, like this is some kind of new creation. Like, wait, how should I do it? You have to see it. Like, what an amazing creation. You'll eat it for $20, Sean? You mean you'll give me $20 to eat it? Is that what you mean? You mean if you sent me $20, I'd send you one? No, I want 40, Sean. No. Okay? You have no idea how creative this is. No. Okay? That's what we're having for 122. That's correct. Okay? That is what we're having. All right? What do you guys think? Amelia, what are you trying to do? You think I'm going to succumb to peer pressure that easily? Huh? Bring it back to life. Back to life. Oh, is that the most disgusting thing you've ever seen in your whole life? / brilliant, amazing, marvelous? How can it have so many different adjectives? How can it have so many adjectives in one bag? Gross, disgusting, worse than anything you've ever seen, most amazing. Tomorrow, let's just do, tomorrow, I think I'm going to get the hot dog out and get ready with some adjectives, okay? I want you guys to have some adjectives ready to describe this. And whoever's adjective I like the most, I'll send a bottle of Blue Sheet, okay? And it's completely waterless. There's no hot dog water involved in this. Okay, you made it. You eat it, April says. Right? It's gotta be one of the craziest things I have ever done in my whole life. Okay, I'm sure Amelia always has good pictures for me. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Name that dog. Huh? Name that dog. We're going to name that dog tomorrow. Okay? There's nothing more disgusting that I've ever done in my whole life. And I'm completely amazed by myself. How can that be? Love you guys. Have a good Snoop Dogg. That's hilarious. There's nothing right about what I did. It's horrific, Amelia says. Save them for tomorrow. Love you too, April. You guys have a good day. Scroll me out of here. Have a good day, you guys. I'm Mushy Meyer. It's endless. You guys can do it. Let's do it tomorrow. We're going to have several inappropriate names. It's going to be difficult. We need to stay impeccable. Okay? That's the rule. The only thing is, you got to stay impeccable. If you're cross the line, you get suspended for a day. You can't come to tea for a morning. Okay? Have a beautiful day, you guys. Wayne, have a great day. Whiskey, Jesus Christ, I love you, man. Amelia, have a beautiful day. Boat run by fools. Frank, aces to you, bro. Matthew, have a good day. Derek, Grayson, Rasta, Lee, Boat Run by Fool, Cappy, Badgers, you guys have me laughing. Zozo LSD, Jason, Ricky Small, Sean, Brian, I caught up to you guys already. Nobody's saying goodbye to me. I don't care. What you guys think about me is none of my business. Have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day, Tony and Lizzie. Eat that hot dog to be impeccable. Terry, have a great day. Marilyn and April and Killer Wit and Logan and Jake and Marilyn. All right, I caught up to you guys. Nobody else wants to say goodbye. I'm out. Pops, peace, love each other. I'll see you guys here tomorrow morning.